Welcome guys, my name's Dan and I'm an ASICS front runner, and I'm here in my treatment room and also my workout room. So this is where I do all my indoor running and also my sports massage as well. So welcome. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about the types of trainers that I will wear on a weekly and daily basis. And I say I wear because I normally have more than one pair, okay? I like to have more than one pair because it mixes things up, okay? If you have more than one pair and you rotate them, that means that ideally they're not going to be the exact same make and model. They're going to all have a different stack height, they're going to all have a different feel, and it keeps your body guessing, all right? It keeps away those injuries and those niggles because you're not fatiguing the same point of your muscle and the same point of your body every single time you run in them. So if I'm going to go for a long Sunday run, it might be 2 hours, it's normally the longest I will do. I'm going to pick something that has a lot of foam under my foot, okay? Something I'm going to feel comfortable in. Something I know I've worn before, and I'm not just going to put on the exact same day I'm going to go and do a 2 hour run. Because I don't want to get half a mile down the road and think, crumbs, I've got myself a blister already, because it's going to be a very, very long run. So I'm going to make sure I bed this trainer in, and I'm then going to pick it very carefully. More than likely, I'm going to pick something like this, okay? Now this is the ASICS Glide Ride, and maybe the very first thing you see from this trainer is the amount of stack height it has on it. Now stack height means how much foam is underneath your foot. Now this trainer has an abundance of stack height, it has loads of foam, but it's super plush, it's really comfortable. I know I can put this trainer on and it will comfortably get me through the 2 hours before I run out of breath, all right? This is going to keep going and going and going. Now you might notice also it has a beautiful rocker to it, so it's this motion. And that rocker is an energy efficient, purpose-made rocker. Has a really rigid plate at the bottom of it, and it's going to energy save, so every time you put your foot down, it's going to propel you forward. Again, for those long miles, that is the perfect trainer for you, all right? Lots of foam under the foot, under the heel, under the midfoot and the forefoot. I love this trainer. It's going to keep going on and on and on. Going on to the upper, super breathable. I know I'm not going to get too many hot spots in it, and I'm going to feel comfortable every mile after mile. All right. So I'm going to pick something like that. Now, if I was going to do a session, I probably wouldn't pick this trainer. I could run in this trainer, there's no doubt about it, but I probably wouldn't pick it because it's quite heavy. All right, it's quite bulky. If I want to turn the pace up a little bit, maybe I need that little bit more zap to it, all right? And I'm going to pick something that has foam under the foot, but maybe not so much of it, and maybe a little bit more plush. So this is the Dynaflight range. This is the Dynaflight 3. It is made by ASICS once again, and it has foam under the foot, but it is a super plush feel. I know once I go from a big bulky trainer like this one to something that's a little bit more minimalistic, a little bit more plush, a little bit more response under the forefoot. I know I'm going to put this on, I'm going to do my 800s, my 1k reps, my 1 mile reps, and I'm going to feel good in it. I'm going to feel like, yes, okay, I can pick the pace up. And I know that this trainer is going to have that in its locker. So I'm going to pick something a little bit less foam under the foot, but certainly still comfortable and still plush, okay? I'm going to also make sure I wear this trainer before I do the session in it, because I never ever put a pair of trainers on box fresh and then go off and do a heavy run off of it. So make sure you do that as well. If I'm going to pick the pace up, my coach might be on the end of the phone and say, Dan, look, I want you to really put the pace on. I want you to put the hammer down. Or I might want you to go in and do a 5k, 10k race, which is what I normally specify in. I'm going to pick something that is firm. I'm going to pick something that I know I can pick the pace up. So this is the Terrazil range, and it is a beautiful looking trainer first of all, but it is super fast, all right? Now you might see there's a lot less foam under the foot with this trainer, all right? So a lot less foam under the heel, under the midfoot, and under the forefoot. Traction is super fast as well. It's got these like lovely little grippy nodules that will grab onto the track or even the road all day long. I know I'm going to put this trainer on and I'm going to fly along, okay? really minimalistic, close to the ground. I'm going to feel every stone under my foot, but also have a beautiful connection with the ground as well. It's really important that you really feel where you're putting your foot down and you can push off from it. Okay. Now, some trainers have a bigger midfoot and a bigger forefoot, but it really does matter how you feel and how you want to be in it. Okay. Some people prefer a minimalistic feel. Some people prefer more foam under the foot. This trainer works for me. However, there are many other models that are on the market as well. Okay. So making sure you pick the right trainer is for you. Okay. Make sure you get yourself a gait analysis to make sure you're in the right pair of trainers and to avoid injury. Because at the end of the day, that is the main thing. Consistency is key. I can run in any of these trainers for any of those runs, but it's how I'm going to cope the next day that matters. And if you can recover and rest and go again the next day, that is the key to success, in my opinion. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dan, and I'll see you again.